Like, clearly he doesn't know the fucking law, that's for sure. Yeah, like he's like, the RTA doesn't apply to this agreement, and then just like made up a whole bunch of fucking rules. And I was like, no, it doesn't work like that. You don't just get to make up your own rules because you live on the property, right? Because then any landlord could just like rent a unit in their complex and then make up their own rules. You know, he wanted me to pay the rent for the 20th of each month for the following month.
Does this guy fucking know my landlord? Because he did the same thing. It's at the first of the fucking month.
I'm like, common practice is the first. If I decide to pay it early, right, which I did offer to pay it early, right, I'm like, typically that's what I like to do, is pay my rent early, right? But it's not supposed to be part of the fucking agreement.
You moved in on the 20th, so you figured that you have to pay on that day.
No, I moved in on the 1st.
Alex tried that, remember, hon? Yeah, it's the first. It is the first.
Yeah, common practice is the 1st. Absolutely.
Doesn't he got any Google shit?
Yeah, I'm like, don't you have like a fucking smartphone in your hand, stupid? You can't look it up? So I sent him links to the RTA as well.
I don't send anything.
Information for landlords.
Let the RTA here say that too, because the less they know, the better it is for you.
Well, I mean, he's already demonstrated that he doesn't fucking know the law. And he's admitted to it in his text messages too. He was like, oh, you know, I apologize, I didn't know, I misinterpreted or misheard something. And I was like, misheard? Like, are you like learning the rules by like word of mouth? Are you not reading the fine print yourself, sir? Because that can really get you in trouble. As a tenant, I shouldn't be more versed in this than you are. Like, it's his legal obligation to know the fucking law so he can abide by it. Right? Like, it's not my legal obligation to know the law, but I just know the law because I've had so many shady fucking landlords.
Seems to be the fucking thing of the day lately. Mariah's going to insane bullshit.
Yeah. Well, this guy was like inquiring about my activity on adult sites. I was like, that's none of your fucking business.
That's straight up none of his business.
Right? He was like, I needed to know for income purposes, and I had to make sure that what you were doing wasn't illegal. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if it was illegal to be on that site, like, I wouldn't be allowed to, like, submit my social insurance number and pay taxes for my income that I make on that site. So, fuck you, you know? Like, yeah. As long as the rent is paid, like, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, and like, even if he comes at me with another fucking 14-day notice for not paying my rent by the 20th, as long as it's paid by the 1st, it's paid within that 14-day period, and there's no foul.
Yeah, exactly.
But you agreed to this. You're the one that decided to make your own fucking rules without knowing the fucking law first.
They can't do that. It sounds to me like something special, and he was the only kid, and then he inherited the house.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pass a judgment that way. But he has very clearly demonstrated that he doesn't understand the law.
I don't think he does either.
Because he was asking me if I was like on OnlyFans or if I was a cam girl. Like, and he was asking me that the day before I moved in. So
Why would he be asking shit like that?
exactly, right? Like, he was like, I had to make sure that it wasn't, you weren't doing stuff that's illegal. I'm like, apparently, you know, like, okay, so he doesn't know the law in regards to like being a landlord. Ow, my ear. Oh, nice. Oh, I miss the cuts that those used to leave around my mouth. I always thought that I would be scarred from them, and then I could smile creepily at my kids when they ask me how I got those scars.
The little ones here, these are sugar free, and those are the ones from fucking Walmart.
Yeah, the jumbo ones.
Yeah.
These are also from the store. Mom, hold.
Yeah, thanks to you, I couldn't fit any bread in there.
Yeah, don't. You don't hijack my live. You're too young to be on TikTok. Get out of here.
I want to see who you're calling.
I'm talking to Grandpa and Granny.
I see.
They've been playing in mud. Hey, don't take my phone.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Don't take my phone.
Hi, you Luigi. And say hi to Grandma.
Grandma.
She's got dirt in her hair. I literally just mopped the floors today, and then the kids, when we got home, we went for a little outing. When we got home, they rolled around in the dirt again, and then came in here and like shook it down all off them, right back on the floor. Now my feet are black. Get out of the camera.
I see Grandpa.
Okay, well, you get out of the camera. You don't need to be on my live stream.
This is live.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they don't see you.
I see Grandma and Grandpa.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
And I see.
This is Jojo.
Want to see your cousin?
I'm not your cousin.
That's not your cousin. That's your grandpa.
I'm wearing Christmas clothes.
Hang on.
What? How do the lights turn off? How did the lights work? Aww.
Say hi.
Come on. Hey.
Joey. Hey. Over here.
Good morning. Good morning, little baby.
Hi, baby.
Hello,
Hello, baby.
Hi.